Hello, this is Kev. This is my YouTube channel, Black Men Being Brutally Honest. I'm asking you to please subscribe to the channel. And let's get started. Now, by looking at the title of this video, if you guess that yet another YouTube video on yet another Cardi B situation, you are absolutely correct. Yeah, this is about Cardi B. But I'm not here to be mad, all upset, all butthurt about her being a young person, making mistakes out here, doing what she had to do to survive. Because it's hard to cape for people who something happened to them in the process of doing something illegal, at least here in the United States. Now, theoretically, I don't care, who, buys pussy, sex agreements, whatever. I think that if you make a sex agreement and it's between two grown people, that's your business. But um, if it goes to the point of prostitution, then it's illegal. And if you're punished in some kind of way for it, you can't blame anybody but yourself, because you don't have anything to fall back on because you knew it was illegal activity. But because of everything that's been pretty much happening in social media, um, as far as the outrage we have for people who drug people and take advantage of them. People feel like, some people, and I feel like rightfully so, feel like that there should be some outrage for Cardi B. Um, and yeah, I do kind of agree. Yeah, there should be some outrage for her. And like I said, you're scum if you drug somebody and leave them in a helpless state and you take advantage of them. That is also illegal. But I can't imagine as a man with a daughter caping for anyone that drugs someone and takes advantage of them. I would, and I know for people who are sitting up here justifying, doing this little bullshit celebrity worship of Cardi B, and people say what she has is a rags to riches story. People admire that. But the sheer niggatry of it all, like, seriously. I mean, it's like we're more willing in this day and age right now to go to bat for someone who does some fucked up shit just because they're rich and famous. Just because the TV said, "Oh, this person right here is popular." Be on that person's side. I can't roll with that. I mean, I know I can't imagine what it would be like for me if I were to drug someone and take advantage of. Like, imagine that. And here's some of the excuse that I'm hearing out here, that basically drugging and robbing somebody is different than drugging and raping. Yeah, I mean, they're two totally different egregious acts, but still, it's like, if, say, a man, were to drug somebody and rob them, nobody's gonna say, at least he didn't rape them. And especially if it's a woman, because the implication of rape will be there. So if you do have any kind of moral compass, you're going to think that this whole Cardi B situation is fucked up. And it's fucked up in so many ways. Let me set up. Let me get some visual aids here. I'm not gonna take too long with this one. And I know some of y'all out there thinking, "Oh, why are you worried about what these women do? Oh my God! I mean, you sitting up here talking about women and what they doing, and ain't nothing you can do about it." Okay, let me go ahead and the slow people out there. Cardi B is a public figure. Cardi B is a popular topic, and sometimes we have to talk about the popular topics. And and if I see it contributing to a a narrative that goes against common sense, then somebody needs to say something about it. We're in the trend of outraging against people who drug people, and it's like it doesn't seem like the same energy is being shown across the board. So it's like, what's wrong with y'all? Is it like justifying niggatry? It's like that's what we do. Is just like you feel like that by talking about it, it makes quote unquote black people look more bad than actually the acts themselves, which are bad within itself. Yeah. Also, Cardi B, in the midst of all this, is suing two popular vloggers, Tasha K and Star Marie, for defamation of character. So if you are on YouTube and you got any kind of following, yes, it shows that celebrities are paying attention to you, and that for someone like Cardi B to be as reckless as she is with her mouth, she's worried about what people say about her. I guess, and I can respect and understand that because, I understand the importance of protecting your reputation. But like I said, if we're going to trash people for drugging folks, we need to have the same energy across the board. And I don't know if I said this earlier. Like I said, it's hard for me to feel. Yeah, I did. It's hard for me to feel sorry for someone when something bad happens to them in the process of performing an illegal act, because that's the society we live in. But I will say this: for anyone that has any kind of justification, you're saying people are judging folks, like especially some of these guys out here. You're a scumbag. You're a piece of crap. Like there's no justification for this. It's like there's no justification for anyone that does this. But this is not some strange phenomenon right here. It really isn't. It's not. It's not some strange phenomenon. Stuff like this has always happened. Okay. And for my viewing audience, thank you for tuning in and watching this video. I know that there are better things to do with your time, but you chose to watch this video if you are watching. And I pretty much thank you for that. So anyway, pause the music so it won't go into any copyrighted. Let me pause the music so it won't go into any copyrighted things on my playlist. So yeah, this is Cardi B right here. Yeah, I just want to show y'all some pictures because understand this. She has a fan following. Okay, you see this right here. The reason why I put this picture up is because these guys were sort of philosophers. They made mistakes and all that, but when they said can't trust a big butt in a smile, that girl is poison. That's what Cardi B is. Cardi B is a big butt and a smile. But Cardi B is an example of what we knew that these bitches were always out here doing. Like setting niggas up to get robbed, attracting them with sex. Because I used to hear stories like this all the time. That's what she was. She was a street rat. She was a hood rat, and she did hood rat shit. And a lot of people aren't going to care because she's a celebrity. She's making that money, and she's living the dream like a lot of people want to live that dream. But if anyone, and I'm saying it, and I always do this, if anyone care about your kids, you ought to just take Cardi B for what she is. She's an entertainer put in place for a purpose. to justify reckless ass fucking behavior of some of these females out here, and to send these guys on a simp outrage every time a man talks about them. Because I used to sit next. I used to sit next to a homeboy, and I'm like, God damn, this chick mentality kind of fucked up. And the first thing out the nigga mouth would be, man, you fuck her though. You fuck her, wouldn't you? Like, it's like, okay, yeah, that's at the top of the list. Thanks, guy. I mean, yeah, Cardi B is, she has a nice, nice body, nice little tail on her, and all the other stuff. But, are you just really willing to compromise your morals to cape for that? And I'm talking to the guys right now. I'm not talking to the women because, I kind of do expect this kind of thing from women these days on social media right now to justify what this woman has done. And, if anybody, thinks that this kind of thing is up for debate, then why don't y'all, say something? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, yeah, I have a picture of her up there. It's like, okay, Cardi B was robbing niggas. So I put Nicki Minaj up here because it's an example of how this culture is. Why Nicki Minaj? First of all, they were in a rivalry, and she was in a rivalry that with another famous female rapper that supports sex offenders. If you don't believe me, look up Nicki Minaj's brother and the guy that she's dating or dated. I don't know if they broke up or not. These guys are sex offenders. And, and the reason why I put these two next to each other is because even though what Cardi B has done is crazy as fuck, like drugging anybody is crazy as fuck, Nicki Minaj, what she's doing might be a little bit crazier. But I do have a culture establishment here. These people don't have a moral compass. They don't. And honestly, to put a lot of energy into complaining about people like this, it's sort of a waste of time. The only thing that I can say is I don't want the children to be negatively impacted by this culture right here. This is not some bash women thing. If you think that this is some bash women thing, then maybe you share the qualities of these two women right here. Or want to share the qualities of these two women that I just outlined. And why would anybody want to be like those two women right there? I mean, yes, they got a lot of money. And it seems like money does compromise your morals. Even with all these things that people are saying out here on social media. Don't judge anybody. Please. Everybody judges everybody. Shit. On 150% of YouTube broadcasts in the black sector, there's always somebody judging somebody. Get off your high horse because this is a famous celebrity. What I'm trying to establish here that there's a real bullshit mentality growing out here. Just a ratchet support system. I'm not even talking to her fans. I mean, they can listen because, those are the sheeple right there. I mean, I don't mean to insult you, but if you bypass this, it's because you like Cardi B getting together with Bruno Mars, then I'm sorry for you. Maybe I am talking about you. For my subscribers, people who may be watching this, that are not my subscribers, sign into your account and hit that subscribe button for me. Just do me that favor real quick. I'm that close to 400 subscribers. Yeah, I would like to be at least over 400. That'll make me feel somewhat of a personal victory. But, you can't do that without, guess who? Without the people. So anyway, thanks for watching my broadcast if you watched it. And y'all have a good week. Peace out.